Welcome to the Martin Luther King Jr. National Memorial. Feel free to listen to this entire description of this beautiful landmark and pause and play as you walk at your own pace. At the conclusion of this presentation, we've included many minutes of Dr. King's more famous historical audio recordings, including the famous "I Have a Dream" speech from the 1963 Civil Rights March delivered across the street at the Lincoln Memorial Grounds. This memorial honors Dr. King's importance to American history and a vision of hope so that all people can enjoy a life of freedom, opportunity, and justice. The Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial was dedicated on August 28, 2011, the anniversary of the March on Washington and Dr. King's "I Have a Dream" speech, which is the main theme of the memorial. This location, with an address at 1964 Independence Avenue, was symbolically chosen to reflect the 1964 Civil Rights Act. The memorial is about 4 acres large and borders the tidal basin and is one of only 4 non-presidential memorials located on the mall. The tidal basin's cherry blossoms bloom every year around the anniversary of Dr. King's death. The centerpiece of the memorial is the Stone of Hope, a 30-foot-high sculpture of Dr. King looking over the tidal basin, intending to show the Reverend gazing into the horizon. This stands next to 2 other pieces of granite that symbolize the Mountain of Despair. The 2 stones are shaped in the form of a mountain that has a clearing between them. Visitors are encouraged to pass through the 2 stones through the Mountain of Despair on the way to the Stone of Hope, signifying the struggle faced by Dr. King and countless other African Americans. A quotation, "Out of a mountain of despair, a stone of hope," is inscribed on one of the stones. This quote serves as the basis for the monument's design. The words on the other side currently read, "I was a drum major for justice, peace, and righteousness," which is a paraphrased version of a longer quote by King. The memorial's use of the paraphrased version of the quote has been criticized and will be changed in the near future. Along the walls behind the sculpture are excerpts inscribed from Dr. King's sermons, writings, and public addresses. The earliest quote is from 1955, spoken during the time of the Montgomery bus boycott, and the latest is from a sermon Reverend King delivered at the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C., just 4 days before he was assassinated. The quotes are not arranged in any particular order, so visitors may start reading at any point chosen, although none of the quotations on the inscription wall come from the "I Have a Dream" speech. The quotes were chosen to stress 4 primary messages of Dr. King, which are justice, democracy, hope, and love. As you enjoy the rest of this memorial, you can hear some excerpts from Dr. King's public addresses over the years, followed by the entire "I Have a Dream" speech given at the Lincoln Memorial in 1963. This concludes our presentation of the Martin Luther King Jr. National Memorial. Want directions to the next stop on the tour? Simply select that landmark listed to the side of the map display and choose the directions option.